It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. It's the Portland Trail Blazers facing the New York Knicks. And Portland starts out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Grant, and it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. Camby the screen. Leonard kicks to Camby. James with some nice D. Trail Blazers on D. Outside Curry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You see how difficult he makes it on anyone that's going to try to guard him. Just an offensive dominant player.
Iverson kicks to Leonard. Ryan against McGrady. On the wing, Iverson. Grant with a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Iverson bangs home the trifecta. Iverson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Bryant with it. Iverson picks him up. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Well, we have mad bombers on both of these teams, each one bringing it from the depths.
Now here's Iverson. Camby a screen on Curry. From deep, Iverson. O'Neal with the rebound. Trail Blazers on D. Here's Bryant. Pass to Jordan. Shaq with the screen. Jordan kicks to O'Neal. Stolen by Grant. A floater. Up again. And Leonard stays with it. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Grant, that's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
That they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just torched him there.
Curry, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Curry.
Always a steady hand there at the free throw line.
Portland with the ball. Camby the screen. Here's McGrady. And the rejection by James. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And so here's Portland following the score by New York. And it's Leonard missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Curry passes to O'Neal. Outside for Jordan. James sets the screen for Jordan. James outside. Shot clock at 6. And James throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Iverson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Good chance you're getting to phase 2 of your defense here as you make adjustments to try and cool him down.
The shot's good from Bryant. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Blazers head coach. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. That's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. See if that works, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And the basket by Curry.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Iverson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Iverson's got 7 points in the game. The Knicks leading by 5. O'Neal steal a screen on Grant. And Jordan has it in the corner. Here's O'Neal, and the layup is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Iverson. 7 points in the game to the inside. Here's Camby. And finally they hit one.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
A three from Bryant, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Dishes to McGrady. Baseline try. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the attack mentality, I think he surprised the entire defense with that one.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
There might also be an opportunity here that he can exploit a mismatch. We'll see.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here is Aguirre. Bosh, the screen. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Thompson off the drive. Back to Camby. Yao with the block.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Irving. And there's the pass to Yao. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the left side wing. Aguirre against Irving. Camby. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Camby. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside Irving. Nowitzki a screen. Irving kicks to Nowitzki. Here's the break. Aguirre. And too long on the shot. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside for Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bosh. Aguirre against Irving. Thompson in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
It's one of those things the team hits from downtown. The other side immediately wants to get back those points.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Man, you get into that kind of zone, that's the feeling where you're invincible and it gets fun.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Aguirre. He's out there with Grant, and it's Bosh in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, excellent D there from Garnett.
Yeah, unfortunate there, guys. Just a poorly set screen, and he didn't want to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
New York moving it around. Pick by Yao. Irving dishes to Yao. Bosh grabs the miss. Trailblazers trail by 11. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Garnett with a screen on Kidd. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Howard's checked in, 3 out. Both free throws good for Irving. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Bosch, the screen. Pippen against Kidd. McGrady up top. Here's Grant. And the shot falls short this time. New York leading by 13. And Durant, here we go. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Knicks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Kidd kicks to Bosch. McGrady outside. Ball's knocked loose, but they get it back. Thompson from long range. Knicks with the rebound. Garnett right side. The dish to Curry. Screen by Howard. From 10 feet out. That shot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry against Kidd. Pass to Howard. Thompson left side. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Ooh, good eyes. Found the open man and delivered an accurate pass.
It's Curry outside. Bosch grabs the miss.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. It's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Outside for Durant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, thought process was after he hit that first 3, he'd be in great shape, but he looks way off right now.
That bucket in no time at all. Bosch has got his first bucket of the night.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
And this is where genetics may come into play, using that height, especially to get off the mid-range jumper.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
You just don't want to get to a point where you're forcing too much, not just letting the opportunities come within the flow of your offense.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Curry against Iverson. Here's Leonard. Portland no good that time either.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Curry. Bryant passes to O'Neal. Michael Jordan on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Jordan dishes to O'Neal. And it's something the NBA, Brent, has been discussing between the franchises for a few years now. What are your thoughts on having ads on NBA jerseys now?
Kevin, I don't really have a problem with it as long as it's tastefully done, and I hope the league does their due diligence in making sure that it looks respectable and we don't lose the beautiful, unbelievable logos that we're so familiar with, that we've seen for years and years, and that those colors are well represented.
No clutter, but we see so much of it in arenas with the music and the constant advertising that goes on scoreboards and around the building themselves.
Well, they're there to make some money, aren't they, Kevin?
They are.
Okay, so.
And the Knicks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. The Knicks leading by 16. Outside Jordan. Wade kicks to Bryant. Shoots from the high post, and he knocks down the jumper. Bryant's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Bryant's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Wade against Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard kicks to McGrady. Offensive rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Great effort to go out and challenge that shot. Hard to stay cool under that kind of pressure.
Floats it up for James. Bryant with it. Iverson picks him up. Wade gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:39 left in the first half. To the middle. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Iverson. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Bryant for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Here's Camby. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Yeah, where's the box out? That's a mistake that is easily preventable with some fundamentals.
Stolen by Bosch. Leonard kicks to Camby. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 9 points for Camby.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wade misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McGrady against Bryant. McGrady passes to Camby. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good. Iverson's got 9. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against New Jersey. Jordan dishes to James. Leonard against Jordan. Outside Bryant. Inside, here's James. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yep, wanted to put another nail in the coffin and using those hands as a hammer.
From deep three-point range, and the rejection by James. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks lead by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The skyline of Midtown Manhattan so beautifully lit up tonight as we welcome you back to New York City. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
There's got to be some consideration that double teams will be sent his way. Of course, that's going to leave someone else wide open.
Curry is out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's James in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Knicks leading by 18. And stolen by Iverson. Hits the front of the rim and out. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
McGrady kicks to Leonard. McGrady outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, man, this game would shift drastically if he was on tonight and making those shots that we normally see him hit.
Bryant can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 18. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
Shaq with the screen. And a wide open look for Jordan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Feeds to Camby. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he's been his usual reliable self, but they won't get over the hump unless they get some other contributors.
Jordan with it. Now defended by Grant. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Passes it to Camby. He feeds it to McGrady. Uncovered. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
On the wing, Bryant. McGrady covering. So for the Knicks, Garnett comes in for James. And Durant subbed in for Jordan. Thompson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Shaq with the screen. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. New York, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
So for New York, their last game, a win against Atlanta. Iverson kicks to Thompson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. That cuts the lead to single digits. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Here's O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
A terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, I agree. A good timeout here if that's the case. No reason to waste precious seconds to get together.
Yao, he's checked in for the Knicks. Irving comes in for Curry, and then for the Trailblazers. Bosch is checked in, and Aguirre's subbed in for Leonard. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kidd kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Bryant. Lots of room. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
Outside, Kidd kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Aguirre. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 15. Grant outside. The feed to Thompson. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's the last guy you want to leave open there, but somehow he didn't knock it down.
And they're pushing it up. The pass to Aguirre. Wide open. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Case tonight of a game where a team does everything right. Fluid offense, lockdown defense. It's the kind of game you wish you could play every night.
The Knicks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. And Durant comes to help. Thompson for three. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow. A dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Trailblazers trail by 17. Grant outside. Bosch the screen. Grant the pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Durant wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. To the inside. Grant. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Yao Ming. For Portland, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And Grant drops them both. The Knicks leading by 15. Irving dishes to Yao. Stolen by Bosch. 1:04 left to play in the third. Out to Thompson. The jump hook, and he makes that one. Irving with the ball. Here's Bryant. It's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And finish off by Bryant.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Yao. And Bryant kicks to Yao. The shot, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, I like the thought, but the execution was not there.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
That's how you draw it up. Each guy doing his part. Beautiful fast break.
And finished off by Yao.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Trailblazers trail by 17. Knocked loose. Outside Irving.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Thompson for three. He doesn't hit that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New York ahead, up 19. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Iverson, and it's Leonard in at the four-man position. Iverson, a screen on Curry, and stolen by Jordan. Throws up.
Caution.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And Portland making a change here. McGrady's checked in.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Another shot. Garnett the pass to O'Neal. Can't connect from short range. Trailblazers trail by 18. On the wing, Thompson lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Curry kicks to James. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by New York here. Garnett outside. Fires from 14 and off the glass. That one's good. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Iverson dishes to Leonard. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. He gets that one. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half. Jordan kicks to Garnett.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Curry against Iverson. O'Neal passes to Jordan. It's good from long range.
Well, he's not automatic from downtown, but certainly took advantage of the soft defense there.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Shot from 12. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Iverson.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Curry's shot is off.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Can't keep forcing things when you're not in a great rhythm. Move the ball.
Jordan with it. Now McGrady defending. The drive by Jordan.
Oh, that athlete. And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. Now a timeout called by Portland. When you look at the growth of the game internationally, you have some that say the system of development is better abroad in Europe than other countries. What do you think?
Well, the club system, Kevin, over there, and having a player involved at the age of 12 years old all the way up to 20 years old, playing with your same countrymen, being pushed around by professionals, getting professional coaching, and the type of practice regimen that they have. Most of the time, 2-a-days practice for most of the season, that's going to get you in pretty good shape and teach you the fundamentals of the game.
And a lot of those fundamentals, a lot of those practices were established by former coaches from this country that would go over there and hold these summer camps.
That's right. A lot of them implemented what they learned from the coaches from the United States and then took them to the next level. And again, a lot of those coaches who travel from the United States to Europe really were instrumental in what it is that has now become the European development of basketball.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Bryant dishes to James.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And so it's New York with it. It's an 18-point game. Knocked away.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
The Knicks leading by 16. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Iverson kicks to Leonard. Jordan the pass to O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, crafty pass inside gets him that nice look.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Iverson outside. James against Grant.
My goodness. Save that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Jordan's gone 6 of 9 from the field, just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. And the shot is good. 13 points for Camby.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. McGrady outside. On the wing, Iverson, guarded by Kerr. The shot's good. 14 points for Iverson.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Look at the elite players in the NBA. A much more tight-knit bunch than maybe in decades past. Brent, not as much animosity as we used to see between players on different teams. Do you agree with that? And maybe more importantly, why is it different now than it was then?
We always talk about the AAU programs and what it is that these elite players are offered up in terms of their early stages of development, Kevin. When you're in 6th grade and you know somebody from D.C. is friends with somebody in Oakland because they get to see one another throughout the course of the AAU programs over the summer and where these tournaments are held, it's understandable that the elite players in the NBA are going to have relationships that exist before they get there. So I don't have any problem with it whatsoever.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Yeah, when you're down big and giving up open looks to a good three-point shooter, you're going to be down bigger.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
To the paint, it's tipped. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter, and they double up Iverson. Grant down low, working on James. Nice D from Bryant. James with it. Iverson picks him up. Nice shot by James. And the Knicks lead by 21.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
That's the rub. They're leaving nothing to chance here, putting all their energy into this closeout.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Knocks down the 3 ball. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's Grant in the corner. That one misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jordan kicks to James, and the dunk by James.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Iverson dishes to Grant. Iverson right side, and it's out of bounds to Portland. He'll retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
Count it.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Wade, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Right now, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.